Anele last born Cele. Sawubona.
Sawubona.
You know, njengoba ngiyivula name, I'm like, okay, ngazulindela ukuthi ngizoyiqala kanjani, like I'll go like like they always do, or rather like I always do. Otherwise, thank you for gracing us with your presence on the platform. Kunini sifuna ukuthi ube ingxenye yale mpahla esibhizi ngayo. Are you good though?
I'm good. I'm good, Lebo.
Yeah, I know. By the way, that's how we kick it off. Like, siyaqala nje sidume ziye phambili. But-ke asisale sesibamukela emsakazweni ngiyethemba nophilezweni, and back with another episode of LCN podcast. And namhlanje njengoba senzwile, we are graced by the presence of Anele Lasborn Cele. Already khona uyibuza ukuthi Lasborn yakuphi. Yeah, maybe just to give us a picture with who is this lady esihleli naye Anele Lasborn Cele. Then just to set intention for this episode, uzothi sowusazisileke ukuthi ungubani sizobe sesingena phezulu komsebenzi owenzayo wenzela i-community yaseLikwa, because ngicabanga ukuthi ngakwelami side uma ukhuluma ngo-Anele ngengimazi ngakho, Anele is the definition of community servicing, but I guess sithola ukuthi ubani Anele Lasborn Cele ngawakho nje amagama.
Okay, so the name Lasborn defines my personality.
Okay.
You know, basically acting with sonke
Alright,
Lasborn. So I have that mentality and behavior sometimes. You know. Yeah, but yeah, igama lami Anele. I prefer being called Lasborn. But I'm a person of, you know, many names. I'm also called Ucho Mike, that's what you don't know, in terms of programs that I run in the community. But I'm a community activist, I'm an activator. Basically, I'm a change agent, you know.
Okay,
That's
okay,
me.
okay. Because mhlambe nje for those who are tuning in for the first time on our platform, Likwa Community Network is a platform. We have decided to establish, or rather to form this platform so that we can be that bridge between umphakathi and also ama community decision makers, as well as ama institutions afana nawo langa onokuwasebenzela, or rather ama structures onokuba ingxenye yawo nje aseva i-community. So now that we know ukuthi uAnele lo oziphathisa kweLasborn noma efika endaweni la emdala khona but ufuna uba yiLasborn mara kusenani, sizakwamukela. So we want to get entweni yokuthi uAnele udrawa yini to into of community servicing. Like, you are doing so many programs, maybe uzothi usasitshela then usale sowusazisa nokuthi wona mapha ama-programs oyingxenye yawo mhlawumbe.
Oh, maningi kakhulu. I don't even think I will remember that. Bomele ngiwabhale nje phansi, to be honest. But in terms of into engidrowa to community, it all started a long time ago.
Okay.
It all started a long time ago. Basically, I was in grade 10 when I started community development.
In high school, la khona ba ama-peers akho thinking of indaba zomjolo nani when you are thinking of ukuseva umphakathi.
Yeah. Yeah, grade 10. There's a lady, Umapaseka Makanya.
Okay.
She and I were selected by Principal Wethu Tobelani. I'm a Tobelani student, by the way.
Okay.
So we're selected by Principal Wethu to basically represent my students on a topic. I can't remember it now. Oh yeah. I think it was something along the lines of yini that why are we afraid to speak to our parents, and yes, what are things that we would like to speak to our parents about, and it meant we had to go class to class and get research with what is it that we are not able to talk to our parents about, and why are we afraid to speak to our parents. And the school invited our parents to listen to Mina Noma Paseka and represent the students basically, so that we get a chance to be heard. And from there, after the event, I met my mentor Uba Vilagazi, who we ran in Closer Entla Community Building back then. So yeah, that's from there. I just continued on.
So mention igama nangempela engilaziyo but angilazele eduzane, but I know i-impact babuvilakazi konje bebabiza abantu avixo yeah abenayo nje emphakathini wakhona la lokishini. Mhlambe take us mawuzojoina yona inhloso enhle ukuthi during those times iye yashintsha kanjani mindset yakho, like those programs and having to be part of that organization?
Okay, because I never saw it like that. I never had passion for a community development, I think, or rather that passion was not discovered. So, but after speaking, when he basically said he saw potential in us and he would like to establish something along the lines of developing young people to basically change the Sakile, you know, and help the next person, and he just wants to hear what ideas we had for the community. And you know, we called a few individuals here and there within the hall, and before we know it, we spent, I think it was Life Social Center, we spent like hours, guys, just basically brainstorming and saying we would like to talk about this and that and that, and it was exciting. And then from there we had a meeting, and then we established grounds on what we would like to work on. And interestingly, he basically did a lot, because he would listen to what we wanted to do as young people, and he would say do it. We had things like dialogues, we had talk shows, we had projects where I began my first project here, Project Sakoka, back then, where I basically identified people who needed clothing, and we would collect from my neighbors and the community in Mpahla, and we would donate to people that I need. And that later also grew, because of Activate, later grew to Project MAD. The reason I call it MAD, it was Make a Difference, because I was part of Activate and I had the training, and I was working for social development at the time. So Project MAD, because I had motivated and requested my social workers to donate from their own pockets money to basically not only now donate the clothing that I came with in terms of the project Yami, but basically buy food for people in need, because we know social development deals with that. But you know, when you go with social development and you apply, the process is not as quick as I would have loved it to be. So for anyone that needed help, it meant we would contribute money from our own pockets, and I would identify them, and we would go and buy food and donate some food and clothes.
Amazing stuff. You know why I wanted you ukuthi usazise leyo ngxenye yempilo yakho? It's because I've been observing closely the way sekwenzeka ngakhona, and ngisale nombuzo ukuthi okay, la lokishini, yes, there are programs for the youth, but in terms of making sure that those programs are active and they are like serving their purpose, there's not that aggression ekhona before ukuthi hey kunabo Love Life joinani nani, and nina eniyena aba beneficiaries of those programs, then nisasekhona and niyawubona umonakalo wenzakalayo guys emphakathini wethu, like around such, like from your perspective ucabanga ukuthi mhlambe siphonye kuphi, because we still pushing, we still understand ukuthi kubaleke kangakanani to invest in what we are passionate about, in our dreams, even though it seems impossible sometimes ukuthi kungayizinto ezingagcine zenzekile, but because of that background we're still pushing and we're still like having purpose ngalempilo. Ucathi siphonye kuphi, why now zingekho ngalendlela ezazikhona ngayo lezi zinto before?
Okay, you spoke to
Love, I know.
Love Life. Oliver guys knows my background. Oliver knows my background. Okay, I've also worked for Love Life 2012 to be exact. In 2012 I joined Love Life, and it was still powerful, but not as when I was in. They used to call it Impinji. I joined as Impinji again at the high school level. But back then it was live, it was live. Love Life, sporting code, like anything that young people did, you know, baby, a big event. But when I joined in 2012, it wasn't as much powerful as it used to be. We tried. I mean, we would go to schools. I remember I would go to certain schools that I would mention, and all the teachers would give me my perodaba, because, you know, the kids wanted information, wanted to engage, and some teacher would even say, "Wafika wena bezwe umsindo wakho, abasakhona uconcentrate abantwana, so just take them." But where we went wrong, Lebo, the love and passion for community development has died, and not because abantu abathanda community abasekho. It's also because, you know, as we grow up, we get responsibilities that
Okay.
basically are beyond the monetary value that we get in terms of community development. For example, I, for one, have never registered an organization. Okay, in Tosent, I was part of, you know, registering and being part of it and owning it. But also with that organization, I remember we struggled to get funds. Yeah. And also in terms of a person who is in community development to basically make a living and earn a salary, not a stipend, to be honest, kubanzima. So it's hard for you to keep going out there and, you know, giving back while you know you're not receiving back. You know, so some people, because of that, the patient dies, and they're no longer doing justice because abanye, to be honest, the patient was never there. You know, for us, it's easy to wake up in the morning and help somebody and do things for the community because it's within us. Just me assisting somebody else, that's payment enough, you know. However, we can't look past the fact that you need to make a living as a human being. So I think that's where it goes wrong. I wish there were like fans are corner, but I don't know, I guess they're not enough.
It's also a tricky part when it comes to accessing those funds because they keep telling us ukuthi akhona wona.
You know.
Mhlambe sesinikeza nje umthwalo nathi esingazi ukuthi sothwala sifike phi now as a platform. We can position ourselves kwispace sokuthi let's create that network, let's also share these ideas. Mhlambe ikhona indlela ethize singenza ngayo ezabantu abasha engasidriver siye phambili. Kunento imentionile ngathi hayi ngizobuya kuyo uthe activate. Kwenzakalani activate because hey, namhlanje silana behind the scenes sinonyeleti baloyi engimaze through activate. Let's get to that ekuyiyona nhloso mhlambe nenye futhi enkulu for this sit down to understand, to give you a platform to unpack activate. What is activate? Ukhuluma ukuthi kudala ingxenye yayo but we've only like found out about it now, like why?
Okay. Activate, it's a network of young people, basically, plus 5,000 young people.
Jesus.
It's a national network. It's not only in Mpumalanga because we're in Mpumalanga, we're in Standerton. So it's a national organization. We are led by Spesh. But we are led by Spesh, you know, who basically I don't know, man. Activate is my home. It's where you belong as a young person. As you said, we are with Dunyeleti here. You met through Activate. So that network, it's a network of change drivers, a network of people who are driving change in their communities. And also as Activate, we are diversified. You know, we're so different, but we're united. What makes us so different, Labor, is because you find political leaders within our network.
All right.
Yes, you find religious leaders within our network. You find your entrepreneurs within our network. Every type of young person that you can think of that is a leader and committed to change in their mini society, you know, or even at a bigger level, we are there. You know, we are different in terms of race, cultural backgrounds, but the only thing that unites us and makes us one is because we want to see South Africa a better place.
Uqala nini ukuba ingxenye yale organization ePowerful Langa?
I started in 2013 at Activate, then I call me an ancestor.
I've been around with you, and that's why
it's my home, really, because it started in 2012 here now.
Oh.
Yes, so the first cohort of Activate was started in 2012, and Tina, we were basically the second babies. And so I really love her, you know. I learned what it is to be a leader because primarily I can say with Bontlosen, it was basically beginner stage. I used to say Bontlosen was my primary and Love Life was my secondary, and then with Activate it was my tertiary because I graduated, you know.
Let's take us deep into it. If you do have that information, like what was the core mandate? The formation or the established Activate. I know some of the things you've already mentioned, to create this network for the youth, South Africa, PageNet or rather, kuthiwani mfase ushintsho emphakathini. Yeah.
Well, activate basically it's basically to just ignite the spark within a regular Joe. And majority of the time, I remember when I joined Activate, it was about we were inducted with a cartoonish video, like you guys did your own. It was different, but later to it was Meet Sam.
Right.
So what I understood about USEM was that USEM is basically somebody that sees challenges within their community and doesn't have the know-how in terms of addressing those challenges. Now, what's different about USEM now is that, like for example, if I'm engaging with you now as Olebu, I'm able to basically, you are able to say, I have this, and Mina as Anele, I have this. Then if we put together our minds and what we might be able to have, we are able to assist Nyaleti over there. You understand? And maybe even Nyaleti, even though Nyaleti might be receiving assistance from us, she might also be able to give us certain assistance to assist yourself. And in return, so through that's the network, and through the three of us, we are also able to say, but there's a bigger person in terms of maybe your stakeholders that we can involve to intervene in this particular challenge or problem that we're identifying. And then through teamwork, we're able to go and knock on the right doors to basically address such challenges, and their results eventually not within our lives but within the community. And as we are doing that, we inspire other like-minded individuals who are able to replicate what we are doing. It's what we call but we are able to replicate change within certain individuals within our community who now are ignited to try and drive change somehow in different aspects. So before you know it, the community is working together to address not one but different challenges in their space. And then so that's what Activate is about. And basically in creating leaders, because if you are a leader, you don't back down.
Because what does leadership mean to you?
Well, leadership means you don't sit down, as I said. You don't back down. You basically take charge. You don't wait for anybody else to tell you, Uti, there's a problem, go and address it. But when you try and find solutions, or you ensure that people that are supposed to be doing certain things are doing certain things, you're not afraid to engage with them. You're not afraid to question them, even if it's yourself, even if it's your peers, even if it's certain people in certain departments, you know what I mean? So that's what leadership means, not sitting down, not shying away from a problem, but addressing it head on, especially if you have the know-hows, and if you don't, you try and basically get the right information for you to be capacitated in order to address the challenge.
We have taken a step ukuthi sizopusha this media platform lena esiyenzayo simply to make sure ukuthi in our community izinto ezenziwa ngabantu abafana nani Anele, izinto that impact umphakathi wethu positively ziyaziwa, and also those who can be inspired definitely get to be inspired, nabo njengobusho replicate and bagcine nabo be inspired ukuthi benze vele izinto ezizoshintsha umphakathi abaseduze nawo. Just to put you on the spot, with what we are doing, Tina, we believe we are bridging that gap. What can you say around into yokuthi ku-communicate izinto ezenziwa ama-community leaders, izinto ezenziwa ama-officials who service i-community? Is there a necessity for what we are doing? That's what I'm trying to find out. According to you, and also how can we do it better, mhlambe, if umqondo wakho allows you to think to that far?
Okay.
Yeah.
So with what you're doing, Mina, I applaud it. I won't say there isn't podcasts.
Yeah.
But well, this is the second time I've been invited on one. I think I've seen a couple of you, but with what I understand you guys trying to do, I think it's very much important, because oftentimes we think we know, especially in Zobegisa department.
Yeah.
We often think we know what certain departments are supposed to be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in honest fact, we don't have a clue.
True.
We don't have a clue. Now, with what you guys are trying to do in order to bring information to the people, I would also advise maybe start you know, you know, pick a department, you know, have them being interviewed and share what is their role is towards the community, how the community benefits, you know, by having them there. You know, I remember you shared with me something to have pop-up what?
Or a pop-up hub.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so where, you know, young people can pass on and see okay, what are these people doing, and there's a vast of information there. They can get, you know, all the information that is necessary. So I love it. I love it because not all of us can pick up a newspaper, you know, and read it.
True.
Not all of us can have, you know, internet on the phone to go on Google or on any website or Facebook. So for you guys to, you know, be a display of information, through even, you know, WhatsApp, where we can get these links, and when we are sorted with the library, wherever, get data, we can stream and, you know, get access to this information. I think kudos to you guys. This is a great platform to do that. And the fact that it's led by young people, you know, led by young people for young people and the community at large. But anyway,
we are approaching the end of our episode.
You know.
We receive the corals with warm hands, and we are ready also to receive the criticism as we go along, because obviously lasi phambuka khona, we expect you guys as the community, you our viewers, to make sure ukuthi ayibo niyasibuyisa endleleni. Uma ngabe what we are doing is no longer serving the purpose or is no longer adding value, please let us know, and also nisitshele ukuthi singenza kanjani. Yabo lena oyithintile, it's like you've been to our drawing board kahle kahle kule ama offices singawazi ukuthi aya exist. Like recently we found out isinenyelete ukuthi hayibo kune parliamentary what kamasipala, like yenzani ke yona le yabo for the fact ukuthi ngikhohlwe nokuthi libizwa ngani, like bengiqala nje ukuzothi kune office eljengalelo kunabantu abavuka every day ekseni baye laphana basebenze bahole, but we don't know ukuthi benzani, and umasipala is serving us. So yeah, nangempela sizoqinisa. In closing, Anele, kunamanye ama-programs owenzayo ongazange wamenshina, but just ngizocela nje uthinte undlule because you also sit in so many committees, or rather ngagcina.
Yes.
Yeah. Just nje uzowamenshina then undlule kuwona, and uyivale ngelokuthi in those committees that you sit in, igona kupho kusenhlizweni yakho mhlawumbe bongafisa ukuthi ku-highlight-eke on this episode. Yeah.
You can't. You'll have to invite me for another interview, you know, where basically it's for certain organizations. For now, I would like to just stick to Activate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, manengi guys. Just I've been on my episode.
Okay, cool.
But in terms of Activate, there's a lot of programs. I mean, what I would like to say to you as a young person sitting and watching this podcast, you can go on to Activate. It's www.activateleadership.co.za. And we are on TikTok, we are on Instagram now, you know, see everywhere. We're on Facebook as well, so that, you know, it's very important that young people know about Activate Change Drivers, because as I said, it's a national organization. It is focused on, you know, young people, basically young leaders who are interested in driving change in their communities. And you might not be a leader as yet, and maybe you're interested in starting a project, you know, starting a business, basically starting something of your own, or having, you know, a challenge that is in your community and that you would like to address, and you don't know where to start. So this is the perfect start for you. Applications for this year, they are closed, unfortunately, as Ulebu sitting right here with me is what we call an in-community activator. The reason for in-community is because they are trained within the communities. When I trained for Activate in 2013, I used to travel Northwest, attend the training. But now Activate has brought the Activate trainings to the communities, to the provinces, you know. As we speak this week, Activate is training in Western Cape. No, not Western Cape, sorry. Is training in Northwest, yes. This week they are training in Northwest, other activators. So the network, next time you see me, it won't be plus 5,000, it will be more than 5,000 young people in South Africa. So please do come and apply and, you know, find out the necessary information about the organization, because it is the best thing that will happen to your life. The reason being, there's different programs that we have within Activate, and those programs label, they benefit the young person. For example, I'm not an entrepreneur, totally social activist, but I used to say to, even now when we were busy with recruitment for these activators, Abo Labor right here, I would tell young people, even if you're an entrepreneur, you are, you know, somebody who is a leader and you are driving change, because one, you do create employment, and two, you have that opportunity to grow within your business, because there's one other program that once you finish your module 2 label that you guys will get an opportunity in accessing. There's this program that we call a switch. I love it. I once attended it to my sakala. Hey, young killer. But anyway, I loved eSwitch because it's basically another training that we have within Activate, but for entrepreneurs. Basically, they help you grow your idea. When it's okay, when you create some umbrella or what, or what. So it's just an idea that you might have, whatever idea. Then they help you develop it into different stages until, you know, you basically have your own business. And they partner, as you, I don't know, you heard me speak about stakeholders, organizations and stuff. So they have partnered with different organizations that are gonna help you, you know, basically grow and develop, and also maybe assist with funding. But Activate, again, we don't have money. Activate is an NPO. Activate is an NPO, but as I said, the key thing is they've partnered with great, great people, great organizations. So within that network, and another program that I would belong into within Activate is called a civic education. Two of our other new activators from Standard 10 now that we are training partnered with me or joined me dialogue last week Friday, where we partnered, or rather worked with the district office last speaker, where we were basically engaging about the importance of voting. You know, civic education is very important. We need to understand why it's important to vote. You know, why should I wake up and vote? Why should I register to vote? You know, is it benefiting to me in any way? So we spark such conversations, we Activate, and we engage on such. And in terms of civic education, we focus on making local government work, knowing your councillors, the importance of IDP, and so on and so forth. So this information is important, you know. So yeah, it's such that you're gonna get through this organization, and these are just two programs that I mentioned, but there's plenty more where they focus on basically the development of you as a young leader, because leadership when I'm basically not informed.
Exactly, not informed, not also equipped with these into ezizokwenza ukuthi ube naleyo mindset. I know ukuthi ngeke ngasound ngazathi ngibalekela what we agreed on, but ngithole ithuba lokuthi ngihlale no-Anele, guys, and I've always been so fascinated nge-mindset yakhe, so that's why bengifuna ukumfikisa laphana. But yeah, no, thanks ukuthi uye waba in charge nangempela wasibuyisa kuyona ngale ndlela. Now that we've found out so much about Activate, I want us to wrap up, but I still want you back. Because but yeah, let's focus on Activate today. I'll take it. In closing, Sigule program Sikuyo, we will be completing it very soon. Yeah. Then ahluka kanjani thina we are change drivers in communities, right? Is that what you said?
We are all okay. how it goes, ne? We are
Yeah.
all activators. Once you are trained by
Oh,
the organization, we
then
are
we-
all activators.
Okay.
But now you guys are called in community. The reason being
Yeah.
the process of the training. But once you complete the training, you're gonna graduate as an activator. So you and I
Okay.
are basically the same. The only difference, there's no difference. It's just the training, you know.
Yeah, process of the training.
You know, and
yeah,
the training is always different. I mean, as I
Mhm.
said, training in Northwest, Konaba training,
Yeah.
KZN, Konaba training, Western Cape. So the trainings will never be the same. But you just need to complete. It's very important, again, that when people enroll or activate, they complete the process of the training so that they graduate and become activators. So I will not call you activator until you graduate, my lead.
Okay. Maybe from your experience in the past, bakhona baye ba give up abayishiya endleleni.
I don't
Like
have
we
that
are approaching.
experience.
Okay.
I don't have that information.
All right.
All I know is that activators abakhona la standard turn who I've worked with in the past, they have graduated. Yeah, we do. The only experience I think I do have is inactive activators.
Inactive activators.
Yes, because I mean, I call them inactive because if you are not active within our network, that means you're not active, you know. Yes, you might be a community active leader, but you're an inactive activator. Mang inactive, it means there's a variety of programs that we have. You guys, I'm sure you have seen things that I normally add on the group or post on the group that are activate related. It's very important that, you know, people participate on that, and also not just on activate events as well, but if, like, for example, you guys are speaking about the LCN and how you want to make it grow, it's important as activators that we work together to make sure that your vision comes to life. So then makes us activators, because we are from one network and we work together to make sure that you guys see through your project until it becomes a success. You know, the power of the network, we make, you know, it easy for us as young people to support each other, because that is scarce in our community. And among our community, I don't mean Sakile Pela, in communities nationally. They want to work together for the purpose of serving God and making a difference. You know, it's all about what is it that I can receive on my pocket.
Dala ngilokhu ngithi ngiyayivala. Are you accessible? Walile ukuthi sik-understand kahle. So umbuzo uthi, if I want to know more, I want ukuthi ngicommunicate no Anele, ngiyakhona na? Like utholakala kanjani okanye izinto ozenzayo sizibona kuphi? Of course ngizocela usale sosiphindela nama social media handles ayo activate.
Okay, so activate, it's easy. You just search activate, change
then
drivers.
just drive
It's
over,
activate with an exclamation mark, change drivers. Then all our, you know, information will appear. But as I said, you can search us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and our website. Most importantly, our website. If you want to understand the organization, you know. And I am an activator myself, so I'm not an official of activate or anything. Can I put that out there? But this year I am an amplifier, which is another program. But anyway, you will understand it next time. Guys, don't blame me, because he said it's strictly activate and an organization. But anyway, I was happy to oblast. But yeah, the different programs. So the program that I'm in this year, it's that of an amplifier, training other leaders, right here. So I'm introduced into training, and I will be going to my module 2 NAMI training in order for me to come back and train them for the module 2. You see how it works? I'm capacitated in order to capacitate these leaders. My social media handles, guys.
Akafuni ngaye shame. Yabona makuthiwa akafuni ngaye.
I am Anele Lasponcele on Facebook.
Yeah.
I also am Anele Lasponcele on TikTok. I'm a private individual, unless you wanna see my work, but my work is out there. And feel free to, you know, reach out to me, maybe go Facebook or TikTok. I'm not on Instagram. No. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Anele, siyabonga kakhulu. I always put her on the spot njalo masengivala ngithi Nyeleti Baloyi. Is there anything you would like to contribute on the podcast? Anything you would like to say to Sis Anele before sivala?
Okay. Hi everyone. Ngoba background. Okay. I want to say, Sis Anele, thank you very much for the information. Yeah, it was very informative, and then I'm telling you, which will stand up to next year, so 6,000, and as which was a convo So just be prepared. Yeah, so about 6,000 so yeah, thank you so much for being with us today and for honoring the invitation.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
And-
having me.
Yeah, this is how we come to the end of our episode. Mara, next time awubuya, mina ngifuna ukwazi wena, mina curious ngifuna ukwazi wena nje straight, but siyabonga kakhulu.
Not gonna
Activate.
happen.
Very much, very maduzane, very soon ngiyobe ngiyi-activate ala ngempela li-graduate-ile. Yeah, so siyazenza zenzeka izinto. Siyabonganela ngesikhathi sakho man. Yeah, siyazi ukuthi kuningi okwenzakalayo, but you said you will definitely honor the invitation. Like that means a lot to us.
Definitely.
Until next time, Dana Sekaya, Posiva Randy. Love and light, peace and blessings. Cheers.
Thank you.